How do you stop hunger, or at least feeling hungry all the time? See, as somebody who was previously over 100 pounds overweight, had an addiction to food and overeating all the time, the change happened for me no matter how much I tried any type of different thing, was realizing that weight loss was 80% diet and 20% exercise. But most importantly is what you eat. That feeling of hunger that you get is nothing more than a chemical imbalance, a hormone released in your brain called ghrelin. There was this guy named Pavlov, and he fed his dogs, and every time he fed his dogs, he'd ring a bell. Over time, by ringing this bell, the dogs associated food with the bell. Eventually, he gave them no food but rang the bell, and they would salivate as if they had or were going to eat the food, but there was no food. In psychology, they call this classical conditioning, and this is what you're doing to yourself by every time you feel this pang of hunger, this chemical imbalance in your brain, ghrelin, that says that you're hungry even if you're not hungry, but then you go eat and you overeat. Every time you feel hungry, you are conditioning yourself to feel the need of being satiated, fulfilled of being full. Now, we're not going to talk too much about exercise. I think that's an entirely whole different topic. I'll just leave it at just getting your heart rate up for a few minutes every day. And I know diets work differently for everybody else, like we all eat different things. But one of the things that has worked for me consistently is intermittent fasting. Now, you don't need to go intermittent fasting and go extreme with it, like 72 hours, 120 hours, or even 48 or 24 hours. Start small, baby steps. Maybe try stop eating after 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. in the morning. You have a 12-hour window where you don't eat no food at all. I think it takes about 14 hours to completely break down all the sugars from the meals that you've eaten before. And given that we eat 3 square meals a day, most of us, and it's loaded with sugars, we never give our body that time to recharge or reset from our previous meal. Eventually, after getting accustomed to 12-hour fasting periods, you could add on the next 4 to 6 hours and increase the time of ketosis and autophagy in your body, which is a process by which it breaks down damaged or broken cells first. A form of self-cannibalizing, if you may. One of my favorite things doing is noticing how fast you drop weight when you work out. Your body is already in a deficit. You're going to feel a bit tired, but if you could work out just a bit of high-intensity training to get your heart rate up just for a few minutes in this fasting period, you will see noticeable changes and noticeable results in a very short span of time. But keep in mind, when eating food, you don't want to go and eat a whole lot of food to compensate for the food lost. While I don't calorie count myself, to lose weight, you still need to be in a caloric deficit. So don't expect that since you fasted for 48 hours, you should go break that fast and eat 2 family-sized pizzas. No, you need to be mindful about it, take your time with it, slow down, and enjoy your food. Eating your food a bit slower is our next topic on losing weight, but I'll leave that for another day.